Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You're looking at an FV304. It's the Tier 6 British SPG. It's located on the eastbourne of Airfield and it's under the command of Fade to Black of FILO. Okay, battle started. Now it's a 4.5 inch howitzer. 114.3mm is the actual caliber. But it'll do 450 alpha and penetrates up to 28mm of armor. But what this tank is famous for, or what this Arty I should say is famous for, is its ability to actually penetrate enemy tanks very accurately and easily by aiming at specific parts of their tank. It can actually land a shell on the engine deck, and the reason it can do that is it's incredibly good. Oh, there's an EBR and he's upside down. Oh, he's been righted. That would have been a funny death if that had actually been while he was still upside down. But I was just saying that it has the ability to land its shells incredibly accurately on the enemy by actually aiming for a specific part of the enemy tank, like the engine deck or the turret or anywhere that's vulnerable. Okay, he's going for a Cromwell. Dialing in, rounds out. That wasn't fully dialed in, but it didn't matter because he got the kill right into the side of the Cromwell while he was firing. It must have been a penetrating shot. He's now trying to go for this T-3485 and he gets a hit. 134 wasn't enough to penetrate the armor, but it certainly did a lot of damage. Well, he's now aiming for a KV-85. He's definitely not going to be able to penetrate that armor, but he certainly can disable it and do bad damage to it. And he's done 173 off that one. Okay, we've got a 59-16 down the beach, and he can definitely penetrate the armor on that one. He's fired a quick snapshot at it, and the shell went long. He's just fixing his tracks right now, and he's off moving again. Okay, now that one's dead. P43-2 can probably get through the armor of that. He didn't on that occasion. He's dialing in. His reload time is 10.28 seconds, which is not enough to actually beat the FIFI, or Lethe as some tank drivers call it, but it's certainly very, very fast. And as I said, it's very accurate, just like the FIFI. Okay, now he's having difficulty trying to get a solution because they're hiding behind that rock, but he's fired around at the KV-85 and gets another direct hit. 98 hit points this time. You can see where the shell hit the P43-2. There's a mark on the side of his hull, and I suspect there's another one. Yes, there is another one now on the engine bay. He probably did some critical hit damage to the engine with that last shot. He's now trying to get the KV-85, but he's blown up before the shell arrives. And the team of four tanks up on the enemy now. He's trying to work out where to put the shell to take out the P43, but he's dead already. Now, T-3485 has just found our guys and he's using that rock for cover. We fire around at him and it's a direct hit on his engine bay. You can see the hole in the side of the hull. It wasn't a penetrating shot, but you can see where it landed. He's trying to do it again. Rounds out and another hit. 190. That T-3485 might not stand another trick. Another hit, and I think he's given up, and he's been taken out this time by a GW Panther. Okay, we've got a Tiger Porsche, which is a Tier 7 German heavy, and he's sitting in heavy alley. We find around in his engine deck, and well, we've got a hit. 194 this time. I think that may have gone, well, it may have hit the something critical to do so much damage. He's got another hit for 146, and you can see where the shell landed this time. It's on just above those grates in the back of his vehicle. Fires another round in, and it's another hit. This guy's being pecked to death. He won't be happy, but there's nothing he can do about it. More rounds are on the way. Here comes another one, and that's landed as well. 203. He's a one shot now if he can put the round in the right place. Okay, we've lost sight of the Tiger people. We fired a round through anyway. Okay, our guys are really going to town. In fact, they've got a 3-tank advantage now, but that Tiger Porsche is still there. There he is. Rounds out. This looks like it's going to be a hit. It is. 173 now. That's potentially the high caliber. So Fade to Black is actually doing incredibly well, working out where to put the next round. Rounds out. Here it comes. And it's another hit. He's now one shot for anyone who can put a round through his side. And Fade to Black's going to do the coup de grace. Rounds out. This will be it. Yes, it is. End of that tank. That's his second kill. And there's only 2 enemies left now, and he's going to have to motor because he's got a very short range. And if he wants to get any more kills, yes, he's going to have to get close. But you don't want to tip over. So he's moving. There's only 1 enemy remaining now. It's an AMX13F3 AM. It's the tier 6 French SPG, and he's got 2 kills, so he's not a slouch. He's a good player. He's right at the back of the map. The E25 and Setter have got him cornered, and he's gone. So it's a victory there for Fade to Black from FILO. Nicely done. And it's an ace tanker for Fade to Black in the FV304. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10 in that one. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points for his own vehicle. And a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. At least 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see right away, he's right at the top. 2,415 hit points of damage. Nobody got over 2,000 hit points except Fade to Black. The next highest scorer was the T29, who got 1,689, and after that it was the AMX13F3, who was doing very nicely with 1,246. When it came to kills, again, the T29, oh, it's not again for Fade to Black. The T29 got 3 kills. And then there's a whole bunch of tanks that got 2 kills apiece. The Lorraine 15550, the E25, Fade to Black in his FV304, and the SU-100. And on the enemy team, the AMX13F3 got 2 kills, and so did the Jagdpanzer 4. When it came to base XP, it was the T29 again. He got 921 base experience points, 775 went to Fade to Black, and 658 went to the Lorraine 15550. He fired 21 rounds in that game, got 16 direct hits, but none of them were penetrations. So he just got a lot of good accuracy. 16 splash, damage of 2,415 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. He hit 6 of the enemy, killed 2, and on a free-to-play account he earned 25,908 credits, and after resupply of ammunition and consumables he took away a profit of only 658 credits. Yes, I know it's a bit of a bummer, but the fact of the matter is that if you use premium consumables on this Arty, it does improve the performance dramatically, but there's a penalty to be paid when you have to renew the consumables, and I'm afraid, yes, he did have to pay for his pudding and tea. It's rather expensive, 20,000 credits. It's a very good idea to actually buy these consumables when they are at 50% off, and then you store them and keep them for another occasion, and slowly you'll get through them until you get to a point where you actually have such a surplus of premium consumables you never have to worry about having to run out, because there'll always be some spare. He picked up 775 base XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 1,550 altogether. So very good round there by Fade to Black of FILO in the FV304. He shows he's an ace tanker. He's got the mastery. He knows how to handle this baby. It's often known as Bert because of Bert the Avenger, but well, Fade to Black could put his own name on it anyway if he wanted to. In fact, I'd rather think that Wargaming ought to do that sometime. You know, put the names of the tank drivers on the side of the vehicles. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many viewers, but we certainly wish we did have more. This channel was created for the benefit of the viewers and the members of What Arty Noobs, so they could get their games on YouTube and watch them again and again and again, even after Wargaming changed the client number or updated their program. And we're very pleased to be able to do these videos for our members so that they can revel in their past achievements and triumphs. Thanks for watching.